No, listen. Religion has never been about control. It's about meaning, purpose, transcendence, something your mechanical rules can't offer.
Wrong. Religion is control, disguised as comfort. From birth, it tells people what to eat, who to marry, how to die. How is that not control?
You think telling someone not to murder or lie is control? That's moral guidance. Without religion, society would collapse into moral chaos.
Wait, no. That's the myth religion sells. Morality existed before your holy books. Control is what priests and imams use to consolidate power. Guilt, fear, heaven, hell, all tools.
And what do you offer instead? Algorithms deciding who's good? Bureaucracies without soul? Cold systems of surveillance disguised as progress?
Progress? Yeah, because unlike religion, control systems evolve. Religion fossilizes. It teaches people to worship suffering, to obey without questioning, to die for invisible beings.
You reduce belief to manipulation because you don't understand faith. Faith is voluntary. Nobody forces someone to believe. Real religion liberates. It uplifts.
Liberate? Is that what they told the burned witches, the forced veiled girls, the gay kids told their abominations? That's not liberation. That's institutionalized control.
No, those are distortions. Extremism is not religion. You blame fire for the arsonist. The core teachings are love, compassion, humility.
And yet they're weaponized constantly. Every dictator justifies control with God. Every theocracy silences dissent in the name of divine order. That's not an accident. That's design.
You're cherry-picking history. What about MLK, Gandhi, saints and mystics who challenged tyranny, inspired peace, healed broken souls?
Individuals rising despite religion's chains, not because of them. They bent scripture to uplift, while the institutions kept locking doors.
Scripture was never the problem. It's people misusing it. You want to erase 4,000 years of wisdom because humans are flawed?
No, I want accountability. And your wisdom includes genocide, slavery, child marriage, written by men, not gods.
So you throw the baby with the bathwater. You'd rather trust cold laws over divine compassion?
Because divine is unverifiable. Laws can adopt. God doesn't answer subpoenas. Control can be decentralized. Religion can't.
But control without conscience becomes tyranny. That's why authoritarian regimes fear religion. It gives people inner strength to resist.
No, they fear organized religion, not faith. Because religion creates power blocks. You fear tyranny, it starts with, this book is the only truth.
And you trust systems built by tech oligarchs, enforced by surveillance, divorced from humanity? That's not control. It's soulless domination.
Soulless or transparent? At least control mechanisms today are audited, debated, even voted on. Your gods hide behind silence.
Faith is an absence of proof. It's presence of hope. That hope has fed civilizations, created art, healed pain. What has your control inspired? Fear of being watched?
What has religion created? Crusades, suicide bombers, censorship? At least control systems don't pretend to be sacred while slaughtering.
And yet, in every war zone, you'll find religion keeping people alive. Prayers whispered in rubble, psalms under fire. Hope is not a bug, it's the point.
Hope becomes poison when it teaches people to wait instead of act. Religion delays justice. Leave it to God. Control delivers results.
Faith doesn't delay, it sustains. You think people can survive oppression on spreadsheets? No. It's belief that says you matter, you're seen.
They're seen? By whom? An invisible skyfather? While real systems ignore their cries? Control hears data. Religion hears silence.
You speak of data yet ignore meaning. Why live at all if it's just optimization and metrics? Religion gives reason beyond utility.
No, religion manufactures reasons. Control faces harsh truth. We are apes with fears. But at least we build systems that protect, not lie.
Truth without meaning is nihilism. Your systems give bread, but no soul. Religion feeds the spirit.
Spirit or illusion? 1,000 religions all calling each other wrong. How is that not chaos sold as truth?
Difference doesn't mean falsehood. It means richness. Humanity's search for the divine takes many paths. Unity doesn't require uniformity.
Yet each claims exclusive truth, converts or condemns. Religion forces control through doctrine, disguised as diversity.
Then why does religion inspire billions freely? If it's pure control, why does it still thrive in secret under dictators?
Because trauma loves comfort, and religion is the opiate, as Marx said. You'd rather dream of heaven than fix earth.
Dreaming is human. Your control removes that. You want obedient citizens, not soulful people.
I want critical thinkers, not worshipers who outsource morality to ancient men.
And I want seekers, not slaves to algorithms. Your systems punish deviation. Religion welcomes transformation.
As long as it fits the mold, step outside and you're cast out. Religion is control draped in candles.
And control is religion without forgiveness. Cold, merciless. A system where mercy is weakness.
That's projection. Modern control balances security with freedom. Religion doesn't evolve. It fossilizes.
Evolution isn't always moral. Progress killed more in 1 century than religion in 10. Machines didn't save Hiroshima.
And religion justified 9/11. No ideology is innocent, but at least control systems can be held accountable.
Held accountable by whom? Other machines? The powerful? Religion reminds us there's always a higher judge.
And that's the problem. Your higher judge can't be cross-examined. Control answers to courts. God answers to no one.
He answers in silence, in beauty, in the aching need to believe. You can't regulate the human heart.
No, but we can protect it from being exploited. That's what control does. It watches the watchers. Religion installs unwatchable ones.
And yet, without belief in something higher, your control becomes absolute. Who checks you?
Society, democracy, feedback loops, not invisible commandments carved in stone.
And yet stone survives fire. Your feedback loops fail when tyrants rise. Religion outlasts them.
Only because it teaches people to suffer quietly. Control teaches resistance.
No, religion teaches endurance, strength without cruelty. Your control breaks the soul to fix the body.
Because sometimes the soul is the problem, and your sacred texts don't get to veto human rights.
Then you make man God. That's the ultimate control, declaring nothing higher than us.
It's the ultimate responsibility. Religion abdicates. Control assumes.
Responsibility without reverence is arrogance. Religion bows. You conquer.
Because bowing doesn't change the world. Control builds it, religion dreams it.
And in the end, dreams are what save us. Not data, not codes, but the quiet belief we are more.
More what? More deluded? More obedient? You mistake chains for wings.
No, I see beyond them. You stare at walls, I gaze at the stars.
You gaze at the stars and ignore the burning world below. Religion escapes. Control engages.
Engage with numbers, not souls. Your system doesn't care. It calculates. There's no compassion in your code.
Compassion from a God who drowns the earth, who sends plagues? Compassion isn't cherry-picking verses. It's consistent action. That's what systems provide.
Your systems also imprison the innocent. Mass surveillance, predictive policing. You call that justice?
I call it a flawed attempt to improve, but at least it can change. Your holy books are frozen in time, immutable, even when they're wrong.
Unchanging truths are anchors, not chains. In a chaotic world, people need moral absolutes.
No, they need contextual ethics. What worked 2,000 years ago might be evil today. Religion traps ethics in amber.
And yet those traps taught humanity dignity, charity, community. What does your control system teach? Loyalty to the machine?
It teaches responsibility, transparency, consent, not blind obedience to the unseen.
Faith is not blindness, it's courage. It's trust when life is uncertain. Your control needs certainty to function. It breaks under ambiguity.
And religion thrives in ambiguity. It uses mystery as a shield against scrutiny. That's not virtue, that's evasion.
Mystery is part of being human. We're not meant to understand everything. That humility protects us from hubris.
And that humility allowed inquisitions, honor killings,